Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Great Board Gamer here with
Michael Lorenzo.
And today we are unboxing
Marvel Champions, The Rise of Red Skull.
So this is the most recent expansion to the core game, correct?
Yes, this is the I think it's the largest expansion they've released so far. They had Green Goblin and Wrecking Crew, but this is like the one that everybody's been looking forward to because the rumors were that it was supposed to have an ongoing scenario-based storyline, kind of like Arkham Horror LCG. But unfortunately, from what I've heard, that is not the case.
No, disappointing.
Yes, it is disappointing. So it's got 5 scenarios, 2 heroes, Spider-Woman and Hawkeye. I like when they kind of throw in the oddball heroes, like ones that you're not really expecting.
Yeah, that's usually a good thing.
Yeah.
Instead of just playing the same people over and over again.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, for those of you that came just to see Mike cut something with his signature razor blade,
yes,
we can't find it right now, so we're having to tear the box open with our hands.
There is a reward out for that. If anybody finds it, please call us at 555-1212.
We'll put a picture of it at the bottom of the screen in case anyone sees it. They can call the hotline.
Yeah, you'll keep an eye out for the milk cartons. We'll have portraits of it on there.
All right, so looks like Marvel cover art.
Yeah, pretty much. Typical FFG box. They usually have okay boxes on their expansions, nothing too. But it does have that nice linen finish. Put that in front of you over there.
We're not going to talk about those old Mansions of Madness expansions.
No, we're not going to discuss that. Which, by the way, I'm just going to say that we are going to try and... I don't know everything that's inside this box, and we're going to... Even though we may experience, we'll probably cut out anything that's like a spoiler, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, a little thicker manual. Anybody that's played Marvel Champions, you kind of know what the deal is with this game.
So I see it says campaign mode rules right away, but you're telling me that what people have found out is it's not like the traditional campaign where the story continues
correct
through and you're dragging different characters and things through every...
Right. Okay. I mean, I think
more of a linked...
Yeah. It's like these are the scenarios for this box, and when you get to whenever the next one is, you know, you're not like really carrying over your characters with upgraded whatever. Yeah, cool. Got some nice comic art.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
It's been a long time since I've read comics, but that is really good comic art. I'm used to the stuff from when I was a kid, the comics from the 80s and early 90s before the art became real high-end.
Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of going through each scenario here, 1 through 5.
And I imagine that these comics probably correlate with each scenario, what's going on in them, so...
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Hawkeye has got the leadership trait, and Spider-Woman, aggression and justice.
Nice.
Huh.
I don't know what those are.
Well, aggression is separate from justice, so I'm curious how I wonder if they're allowing to mix that now. We'll figure that out. We'll let you know in post.
So this is cards. We're not going to be looking at a lot of components. We're just going to, look at the character decks, the newer ones, and we'll check out the first scenario a little bit. And like Mike said, we'll either blur out or, edit to where you won't see anything that's going to spoil the game for you or the story.
Right. And just so that you know, this is not as big as the base box. Most of you probably already know that if you're keeping up on Marvel Champions. But you can stand the cards up vertically, and I would say there's plenty of room there if you sleeve them as well.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. Let me see. Let's put 2 decks. There we go.
I would say there's enough room.
Yep, there is. I agree.
All right, cool.
And they're standard size cards too, so sleeves would be easy to get.
Yeah, you can still kind of use this as a storage box because I'm pretty sure once I sleeve all these, my main box is going to be full. All right, awesome.
Yep, it says 265 cards, so yeah, that's a pretty sizable expansion for a card game.
I may be hitting up Sleeve Kings for some extra sleeves there.
Oh, I just ordered 150 of the standard size packs, so you're good to go.
All right, cool. Let's slide this out of the way, and I got the little Stanley dividers there too.
Oh, they do, yeah.
All right. So I guess I'm going to hand Hawkeye over to you.
All right.
These we can open up. I don't think there's anything spoilerific in these. And
I don't see any pull
good
tabs.
old
So
FFG, no pull tabs. I don't even think that's extra if you add that to your order when you're doing cards like this. There we go.
well, they're a very small independent manufacturer, so that's extra cost.
FFG?
I'm being sarcastic.
No. See, I brought my humor sensor with me. All right, Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew, double agent, superhuman ability, interrupt. Okay, cool. She comes with Captain Marvel. I'm just gonna kind of thumb through these
Sure.
with the overhead cam. Pheromones.
Oh, he's got explosive arrows. It's like a Rambo.
And I'm going to go through here. So there's aggression and there is justice. So initially the rules were you only picked one type of trait per character. So maybe they changed some rules in this. No extras like they used to do with the regular hero packs. And there may be a reason for that. But interesting.
Yeah, it says right here, both aggression and justice aspects. Because she uses her double agent ability, allowing her to include cards from two different aspects.
I like that.
She uses superhuman agility to increase her stats each time she plays a card belonging to a different aspect. So they did introduce a new mechanic. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And the leadership, that's a mechanic that was already in the game.
Yeah, both of these are already in the game. It's just you'd only allowed to use one.
Combine them. Okay.
Yeah. So your one time that you played, what did you think about it?
Oh, I wanted to play it again and buy a bunch of stuff for it, so I stayed away from it because I don't have the money to keep up with it.
You're welcome.
Because I've been keeping up with Arkham Horror with all the expansions and the card game, so.
Just gonna get up.
Fan out some more cards there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open up the, let's see, I don't even know which, I'm not quite sure about the scenarios here. I'll open up the one with Red Skull, and then we're going to call it a day on this one.
All right, that works for me.
I don't want stuff getting mixed up. And
yeah, so we have the Rise of the Red Skull campaign log.
What? Well, so there are some things that might carry over per scenarios here, but
once you're done with this box,
from what I understand,
this doesn't carry over into other ones.
Correct.
From what we know right now.
Correct. So us Marvel Champions fans, we're holding out for the next larger expansion, which is going to be Rocket Raccoon and Groot.
Oh, nice.
For Guardians, yeah. So that should be maybe FFG will get their shite together, and I doubt it. Okay. Again, I don't want to give anything away. I think we all know that this is. You wanted to.
I just want to take a look real quick.
Yep.
Look at the cards themselves. They're smooth finish. I mean, they're going to get sleeved.
Right.
Especially with games like this when you're handling the cards so much in a deck builder. I mean,
agreed.
I understand that there's people out there that don't like the sleeve. I didn't like the sleeve in the past either when it was just me playing solo games because I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to.
You're not going to.
It's not going to get the wear and tear from multiple players and everything. It only makes sense to spend $1 or $2 per game to get everything sleeved.
Agreed.
And they're a sturdy card. They're pretty standard, not real thin, not super thick, rounded corners.
And from looking at them, the colors, which I think FFG is typically pretty good on, that the colors are consistent with previous decks, so you can't tell. Yeah,
they're so well established. I'm sure they have the same manufacturer, and they have huge die lots of these different colors that they stick with throughout. Even the expansions are probably back in the warehouse somewhere, so they're for years they're going to be using the same die lot on the backs of these cards, because I've had some games like that where it's just a shade off or really
or
off.
More.
But even if it's just a little off, it's like, oh, there's an expansion card coming up next.
Yeah.
It may not tell you what card it is, but it just takes you out of the game.
Especially when you notice it.
Yeah, it takes you out of the game completely.
All right, cool. So there we are.
We have Marvel Champions,
Rise
the
of the
card
Red
game.
Skull.
And I talked right over top of Mike there. Sorry
And I
about
talked
that.
right over you.
I'm just going to stare at the camera now.
Okay, well, this has been the unboxing of The Rise of the Red Skull. As always, click the thumbs up if you like this video.
Make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you can see when new videos are coming out. And we're getting our schedule going now that we're going to have the Sundays and Wednesday releases every week. And we will drop any videos we have in between. If we have enough time to make bonus content, we'll get that out there too.
Yeah, I noticed that you didn't have to explain how a week works.
I know, I figured it out finally. I'm super excited that I know that it is 7 days, so I don't have to explain anymore. So
Yeah.
thanks for pointing that out.
No problem, man. Anytime. I'm just, it's your achievements that I like to celebrate. Anyway, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know if you've played the game, if you want to play the game, if you want to see something that we've done again in the past, if you want to see something new, just let us know what's going on. Tell us, what you've been playing lately. I just did a post on the community tab, and I saw a few people already responded to what they were going to be playing over this long weekend. So it was nice to hear from some of the people out there.
Yeah,
so
very
keep that
cool.
going. Make sure you comment. And until then, we'll see you in the next video.
Happy gaming.